with me, and set thy ways in rhythm. For thy Maker has come to thee in body. Gregory Hermatucus, early Christian desert monk and mystic. Dance with me, Jordan River, and leap with me, and set thy waves in rhythm, for thy Maker has come to thee in body. Thy Maker has come to thee in body. Thy Maker has come to thee in body. Oh, body. If I sat in church every Sunday, would come to think that I, unlike what Betsy was saying, am supposed to be an eye or an ear, or at least the head. And that we're supposed to be getting it together, quietly formed in a simple way. But I have come to bear my personal Cynthia Winton-Henry confession. It's not like that in my body. It's alive. Let's just put it that way. It's breathing. It's connected. It's full of the day's chaos. It's bringing in information faster than a cell phone. In fact, I have more apps in this body than any iPhone. In fact, weird things are happening that cannot yet be described by science, but that still nonetheless happen, that make me feel more like one of those biblical prophets who have weird, crazy visions. How is a suburban woman supposed to manage that? Sit still, shut up, be quiet, pretend it's okay. This is a body. Thy Maker, oh my gosh, thy Maker has come to thee in body. Oh my gosh. What can I do? Well, I can do one thing. I can take a deep breath. I can do that, and I can let it out with a sigh, because this life is a full life. So let's just try that, taking a deep breath with a sigh. And like the Shakers, I can honor my nervous system. I am not a rod of steel. I am not a board. Well, I have a board, but I am not the board. I am a living system with a nervous system and a lymphatic system and an incredible together that is not only just right here, but it's immediately hooked up with you. So just to be quite frank, today, in the middle of 2011, with all that's going on in my life, I just have to shake it out. So I'm going to just shake out one hand, and you could shake out yours, because you probably have a nervous system too, but maybe yours is perfectly in order. So you're not nervous or anxious, and you're not trying to manage yourself. You're just fine. Shake out your other hand. If you're a parent, I'm sure you're not fine. Shake out one hand, and shake out your other leg, and shake out whatever you're sitting on, and shake out your voice. That's how it feels to be a parent. I have a 21-year-old. She has a job. Now, why would other people make me nervous? Or, for that matter, why would I love people? Why would I do that? I'm just a little person over here, perfectly minding my own business. But I'll tell you what, I learned this from Paul. Thank goodness for that Jew. That Jew who he had a weird cell phone experience. Completely altered and changed his reality. We don't talk about that in church, but I know there's at least a handful of you that's happened to. You can come talk to me after worship, because I understand. understood that bodies are actually not islands, but that they are profoundly part of the whole system of bodies. And he didn't even have the great science that we have today that tells us why this is. But he basically said that when one body suffers, everybody suffers. That how this works is that if I fall, and if you have a body, just check, you might feel like you too are falling. Or if I jump carefully, you might feel jumpy. Or if I am your professor of theology, you might feel much more peaceful than you want to. Our bodies are so intimately connected that when one body suffers, literally everybody suffers. Oh, you know, which is why I learned I have to go to prison. Because I have to be one of the people outside that remembers what's happening in there. I have to go in to be a witness. So when Jesus says visit the prisoners, it's not just to be nice to the prisoners. We have to be conscious of what's going on in there. We have to know in our bodies. We have to know in our bodies what this real amazing maker came into a place is in these special locations, including our homes and our prisons and our schools. We have to go in there. When one body suffers, everybody suffers. That really bums me out. How can I manage my suffering? Well, Jesus has a suggestion. He says, learn to suffer. And how do you learn? You learn to love. And how that works not on an emotional level is that you learn to feel this connection with a sense of looking for the beauty. Looking for the beauty. And it's not just with your eyes. Try this with me. Take a deep breath. And just bring your fingers. I know, I'm just, just go along with me for this. I'll be gone soon. Just right up here where the big, heavy-duty, looker, thinker, well-trained, overachieving, I can figure this out part is, we're just going to give that a teeny-weeny little vacation. Ready? We're going to go like this. We're going to go wee. Ready? Wee. And you're just going to let your eyes kind of just be a little softer and going to shake all that out a little bit because our bodies are way trained. You're just going to take a deep breath. Just with the widest eyes that you have, just, gosh, take in the beauty of this open space. And anything beautiful that you can eat, just take and eat it. Take and eat. This is my body. Oh, if you can learn to take and eat the good and the beautiful, it will be so easy after a while to become Mother Teresa. Because, I would not have predicted that for myself. I can't believe that a practice where I can take and eat beauty could become even more vital and alive where the bread is broken open like the slums of Mumbai. Or the people who are joyously dancing and singing on the lake of Malawi and yet have no generator in their health clinic. Why do those people even more become beautiful? Take and eat. This is my body broken for you. Learn to suffer so as not to suffer. And the great tool and trick in our toolbox as Christians is to actually give this loving to, cycle it through on a body-to-body level as forgiveness. Forgiving. I give it up. I give it up. I give the I give the I give the I give the I give it up. I give it up. I have to give it up because there's something greater than me that has come to thee and me embodied. It's much bigger, and it's holding us all together, so why don't I just give up? So here's a little tricky, sneaky thing. This is one of my world-changing tools. It's you have to put your arms in the air. Thank you for humoring me. You don't have to like me. So this is what I call flaps up. And if you put your arms up, your body is a lot faster than just that poor little place in your brain trying to figure things out. It's smart. It's a computer. It's an iPhone. You put your flaps up, you can open up to the big information, something greater than you. It's like out here someplace or under your arms. And it's like when you're looking up at the sky. It doesn't have to be cosmic or weird. It's just like you're taking it. And then you take that big, beautiful stuff and you just kind of, I don't know, just let it come in. Just come in through the little part of you, the flaps down. So here's the deal. I have a theory that we in the church have been trying to raise up, to ascend with Jesus up into the highest good, up into the 1%. Oh, sorry. Really, it's part of the world's 1%. I have been trying. But this maker is saying, bring all the big stuff, the big, beautiful, looks like it's all together stuff, which you don't have, by the way. Bring it all in. It's for this little self, You are not supposed to be one. You're supposed to be two. A big self for the little self. Your highest self, your forehead, your upper consciousness is supposed to be serving your little self, your nervous, anxious self, your dementia, your family with Alzheimer's and with crippling diseases. It's supposed to be serving. Enjoy taking in the good of it all. The beauty in each moment that you can grab and eat. That's what we're invited by this maker, by this Jesus. Wow. Is this fun? How can we make it fun? The way that the ancients have made it fun is that they have danced, they have sang, they have made poetry, they have told their little truths, and they have connected. The fastest way to create reassurance for the body is to connect. So I'm going to invite you just to reach out and grab hold with a nice firm grab. Just grab hold of your connectors nearby, because you're not an island. Confess it. You're not alone. And you don't have to have your mind doesn't have to be in agreement right now, but just feel your hand for the moment, even if it's with a stranger, that there is a connection. Every time I get myself stuck, if I can get into, at some point, get past that and go to something greater than myself, another hand, something greater than myself, I experience the strength and hope of the greater unity. I have to do that. I have to let go and I have to grab on. Take a deep breath. Just bring your hands back. Dance with me, Jordan River, and lead with me. And set thy waves in rhythm. For the Maker has come to be embodied. Oh, God, make it possible for us to breathe and for us to shake with our nervous system and to honor the smallest, weakest parts of ourselves, the addicts, the internal worrywarts, the overworking, overachieving, go all the time. I've just got to make it work for myself and my family. Just bring your beautiful knowingness down into our bodies and help us, like Betsy was showing, just honor these places and find ways to make art and beauty out of them and to support those who want to do that in the world. Please, it's time, right? Take a deep breath.